This is Talk to Kedi, sharing knowledge, liberating minds. Hello there, thank you so much for joining us on this special edition of your number one educative online podcast, Talk to Kedi. This is the commemorative broadcast of 2023 World Diabetes Day. And trust me, you will learn so much from this edition. So please sit back, relax, and let us do this together. Now, you'll recall that in our 2021 commemorative broadcast of World Diabetes Day, we talked extensively about the causes, prevention, and complications of diabetes. Okay, and because diabetes is a broad topic, you can't exhaust the knowledge about diabetes. So today we'll be talking about diabetes from another angle, from a different angle entirely. So in case you missed the last edition, you missed the edition where we talked about the causes, prevention, and complications of diabetes, please head over to our YouTube channel at Kedi Healthcare to watch the video. And trust me, you will be glad. You will learn so much. In fact, feel free to share with everyone that you know. Okay, now let's go to the business of today. Today we'll be talking about the role of diet in the prevention and intervention of diabetes. What does that mean? Very simple. We'll be talking about the role. What role does diet play when it comes to the prevention and treatment of diabetes? My name is Sarah Adenowo. Thank you so much for joining us. Let's do this together. Okay. I'm sure you can see my guests. And I'm also sure that many of you know him. Mr. Segun actually needs no introduction. Okay. He is our own person. When it comes to Talk to Kedi, Mr. Segun is our person. Okay. He's a seasoned TCM consultant and a very passionate network marketer. You must have seen the network marketing part of him. Okay. So today he will be talking to us as a seasoned TCM consultant. He will be doing justice to this topic. I'll be handing over to him in the next few minutes. But in the meantime, let me get him to introduce himself to us. Welcome, Mr. Segun.
Good afternoon.
How are you doing today?
Thank God.
Okay, so quickly, can you introduce yourself to our viewers, just in case some people are watching you and don't say, "Oh, this is a cute young man." You know.
Okay, my name
You
is
didn't blush when I said
Salisu.
you're cute. Are you not cute?
Wow, my name is Salisu. I am a native of Ogun State. I partner with Kedi Healthcare through my mom's health condition 2016 when she was suffering from cataracts. So when there was a challenge, complication from medical hospital, which I will not mention. So there was a needle forgot in her site. So it actually leads to the site being blinded. And to God be the glory, we're able to know about Kedi Healthcare, which we're able to use the product to attend to the other site. So through this, given the passion to partner with Kedi Healthcare, and ever since I've joined Kedi Healthcare, we have been sharing the noise, we have been advertising to the world that Kedi Healthcare has a lot of things for you in package. Not only in the area of health, as well as in the area of wealth. Talking about the health aspect, I'll just show you one of the benefits. Likewise, my dad was once an hypertensive patient. Now he's 75 and he's hypertensive free. You will still see him very high job and hale and healthy. So likewise, we'll talk about the wealth aspect of Kedi. To God be the glory, I've qualified for international trip through Kedi Healthcare. I've qualified for Kedi Car. I'm starting in Kedi Healthcare looking towards my manager level in some months' time by God's grace. And also have a vibrant team, both in Lagos and almost all over Nigeria as a whole.
Wow.
So we are here today to share with you some of the exciting knowledge, things we have learned in the past. So to be in an interactive session, so just stay tuned and see as we impact lives. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Okay, he didn't mention that he is the owner of Kedi Service Center 589, located in Ikorodu, Lagos. Okay, we are pleased to have you, sir. We celebrate you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. In case you're tuning in for the first time, I wonder what's going on here. Okay, this is Talk to Kedi, where we share knowledge and liberate minds. Okay, so this broadcast comes away fortnightly from the stable of Kedi Healthcare Industries Nigeria Limited, the leading provider of quality healthcare products and services in Nigeria. Okay, so you want to know more about us, you want to know who we are, what we do, and how our offerings can benefit you. Oh wow, trust me, this broadcast is your best bet. It comes your way fortnightly on Thursdays by 12 p.m. Stay tuned and you won't regret it. Now, in today's edition, we'll be talking about diabetes. Of course, we will not be talking about we won't be dwelling so much on the causes, prevention, okay? I'm sure you can actually watch that later. Okay, today we'll be talking about the role of diets in the prevention and intervention of diabetes. Many people do not know that diet plays an integral role when it comes to prevention and treatment of diabetes. Some people are taking the products quite alright, but diabetes, okay, it's slow, you understand? The patient is responding slowly and all of that. Have you checked diet? Because you may use a fantastic product, a very efficacious product, but if you miss out on some of these very important things, you will see that the patient may respond slowly, if ever. Okay, so that is why we'll be talking about the role of diet. Please do not joke with this topic at all. Okay, it's actually a build-up of our last topic. Do you remember our last session we talked about obesity? And obesity has a role to play when it comes to, do you understand? When it comes to diabetes. So it's a build-up. Let us learn. It is very, very, very important. I'm handing over to Mr. Segun already. I don't want to waste time. I want him to have enough time to talk to you and to answer your questions as usual. Okay, so don't forget that we are doing this together. Okay, while I'm talking here from the studio, you are supposed to be talking to us in the comment section. Okay, you get to talk to Kelly in the comment section. You have questions, you have contributions, okay? You have probably used Kelly products for diabetes and you want to share with us how efficacious they were, okay? Please make use of the comment section and let us know. In the next few minutes, I'll be moving over to the comment section to take your questions, okay? Please start sending them in now. Don't wait until Mr. Segun leaves, okay? Now start asking me, say, what should I do? Start sending them now. I will take your questions as soon as I start seeing them. That's a promise. Now, to Mr. Segun, are you ready, sir?
Yes.
I hope it is not hot. Okay, now my first question, kind of my introductory question is this. Can you run us through the risk factors?
Okay.
Yeah, so let's start with it. I know that we're talking about diet today, but apart from diet, there are other things. So I don't want people watching me to feel, especially those who did not watch the last one we did. I don't want them to just feel it's only diet. No. So can you run us through quickly through the risk factors of diabetes so that we can all be on the same page?
Okay. Thank you, Alicia. Before talking about the risk factor, let's also actually look at what is for some of us that have not been opportune to be in this section or come across the video before now. What is diabetes? So diabetes actually has to do with when your body does not produce enough insulin or does not accept enough insulin. That's what I'm talking about diabetes. And talking about diabetes actually has to do with, we have three types of diabetes. We have the gestational diabetes, we have the type 1 diabetes, and we have the type 2 diabetes. The type 1 diabetes actually means like when we say somebody is not being born with insulin, the pancreas are producing insulin. So where you be having issues. So there is no solution you can actually do to that and to be managing it, either through your drugs or through injections and all that. Likewise, I'll talk about gestational diabetes. That's the type of diabetes that comes to most of the women during pregnancy. So they experience that. Meanwhile, most of this happens due to one or two things like craving for food and some special things like the way most of our women feel during the time that they are pregnant. Then, but we'll talk about the type 2 diabetes, which is the most common one, and which, according to research, shows that we have from age of 40, 45 above experiencing this in common. But nowadays, we're already having some younger age experiencing this. At least with my experience in this field, I've been able to see a family whereby the father, the mother, not having high blood sugar, but we're having the 4 children having 180, 160, 170 glucose level. Meanwhile, we run the test 2-3 times before we could say that this set of children are having this. So when I get to the family that day, when we check the third time, then I ask them, can you bring the food that these children eat? And I think that's one of the reasons much important that why we're having this today.
Exactly.
So by the time we're able to check and see, when I was telling the parents, you need to stop this, and the children were looking at me like, is this guy?
Like,
you spend more
you
time
are
in this house
enemy,
now. This guy can't come out. Because these are what they like. And virtually almost every one of us, we are culprits of this. Meanwhile, we don't know that we are eating ourselves to early grave.
Wow.
And somebody says that if what you can take to treat an ailment, if you actually do it, you can actually do to prevent that ailment in the first place.
Very true.
So meanwhile, we have a lot of complications. We have gangrene that has to do when we talk about cutting of legs, when they have this diabetes affecting the legs. Most of them experience. I would not like to mention all the celebrity that just explained that in a few days back now, which is one of the complications of diabetes. We have retinopathy. We have a lot of them that we experience, that most of them do experience, that's caused most of these issues. Now talking about the risk factors of diabetes, we have lack of physical activities. Most of us nowadays, we live a sedimentary lifestyle, whereby I live in an AC house, my office has AC, my car has AC, each has AC, then what else? AC. Yes. So what else? I just have like convenience. And I was coming down this morning and they were making an advert on the radio station. The man was saying that don't allow your money to do the work for you. That is almost everything you want to do that you can even try to do. Let your money do it. Now we can see on media, we see some of the machines that can even help you to sweep your room. So then what kind of activities you're doing to help you to get balanced? Once you don't do that, those toxins coming out of your body has a lot to do when you want to prevent most of all this ailment before they even happen in the first place. I was talking to a particular client, I think that should be some times back ago. We were talking to her that you need to stop so this, so that. I said, no, I can't stop it. No, these are my best. Doctor just recommend anything to me. Let me just buy. I can buy your medicine. I said, madam, don't buy if you know you won't.
Exactly, because look at this. Your product did not work.
If you won't do this. So meanwhile, when we read that we are already in the field, we want the best result because it is the testimony that that's one of the major things that make our business to go better, go viral. So when you now use the product and say it's not working, you won't know that you are the cost effect, but you'll be complaining about the product.
Exactly.
So which is one of the reasons why we have to educate you, and that's why the company is really doing this. It's really a lovely program session everybody needs to do. Then talking about the risk factor, we still have weights. When your weight gains, there's what is called BMI, body mass index, which everybody must maintain. Your body mass index talking about your level of height over your weight, which you must maintain. Once it's below 18.5, you are underweight. Then once it's between 18.5 to 23 kg square, then you are at normal weight. But so I increasing from that, you're already getting to higher weight, then before you know it, 1 level obesity, 2 level obesity, and 3 level obesity. By the time you are having this, you're already buying some things to your body. And one of the things you are buying in the market is called diabetes. Then we still have tobacco, those that take tobacco. Some of us, we now see them in. There's a research done recently, according to the USDA, United States Department of Agriculture, which says, and CRC, Council for Responsible Nutrition, says that in Nigeria, especially in Africa today, we are going to be having in the next 20 years, we are going to be having almost 40 million of our youth to 45 million experiencing what do you call it? All this complication of medullary oblongata issues.
Wow.
And before then, we're already having them on the streets. We're already having them. At least there was a time I was at Surulere here where I saw a lady, a cute lady, walking on the road of Lagos, does not know what she's doing, half naked, on the broad daylight. Why? Because this one, she has already taken all her things, and she's still having her parcel with her on the streets. So all these things actually affect our lives and bring a lot of issues to us. And some person as well does not take healthy food. Eating unhealthy diets. One thing you must ask yourself is that this food I'm eating, of what benefits is it giving to me? Out of 100% of the healthy living, am I getting 80% or 70 from it? Then I can know, okay, I can go for it. Although you and I know today that the environment we have today, we don't really have it like the way it used to be. Number one, through the way they produce most of them. Number two, through the before it will get to us. Just imagine in the north now. Before we look at what is happening in the north. So how many of them are actually bringing most of the things here that we can eat? Even before they bring it down here, we have 4 hours. According to research, shows that 4 hours, the food you want to eat that you harvest, between after 4 hours, the level of nutrients reduced from it. So now imagine how many days does a tomato take before they get to the my 12? Before getting to the house. Some of us now we work in the office, we do this. Like, oh, once I get my salary, let us buy food stuff for the whole month. Then we stop. So what are we eating? We are only eating to fill the stomach. We are not getting the real nutrients to help the body. So most of all these things, we still have more that are actually making our challenge to come and which are the most powerful risk for diabetes patients.
Okay, sir. So thank you. Okay, if I just joining, this is Dr. Kedi, and today's topic is the role of diet in the prevention and intervention of diabetes. Sir, this will lead me, your last answer will lead me to my next question.
Okay.
What then is the role of diets?
Wow.
Which is today's topic. What exactly is the role of diets, okay, when it comes to the prevention and intervention of diabetes?
Okay. We'll talk about role of diet. Diet is most essential. Like I do say to most of our clients when they come to our office is that diet is an ailment that's easy to manage but difficult to handle. Easy to manage but difficult to handle. According to one of the doctors says that we are what we eat. Then Dr. Ford says that there is no incurable diseases. We only have incurable people. Because what you tell the patient not to eat, that is what they love in eating. So we'll talk about diet. To diabetes patients is one of the major things that they must attend and make their major life goals.
Okay. So I also want to bring our today's topic to this perspective. I need us to really understand what we are doing today. Now, diet has a lot to do.
Yes.
Number one, diet is all encompassing. It actually consists of what you eat, when you eat it, how you eat it. Are we together? It's not just what you eat. Okay, so we're going to be breaking everything as I run over the questions. We look at what you eat, what you should eat, what you shouldn't eat, how you should eat, how you shouldn't eat, when you should eat, when you shouldn't eat. All of these make up what we're talking about today. I'll give you an example. If you are eating the right thing at the wrong time, you are still not helping matters.
Sure.
Now they said this is good, this one is good. If I eat beans by 10 p.m. and go to bed by 10:15, beans is good, but I have still done the wrong thing. Do you understand? So we are going to be talking about all of this. It is all encompassing. What to eat, what not to eat, when to eat, when not to eat, how to eat, how not to eat. But let me explain when it comes to how to eat. How to eat deals with portion control. If you are eating a gigantic bowl of eba, we'll get to that. So I'm just helping you to understand what we will be doing here today, so that you're not lost. Say, okay, diet, is it really important? Yes, it is important. Now, having established all of this, okay, so tell us, what kind of diets, all encompassing, okay, is recommended for to make one less at risk of diabetes?
The food that somebody needs to take when it comes to diabetes, they need more of protein. We need more of protein, and we have protein in different categories. We have fish protein, We have the animal protein, then we have the plants protein, that's the soya beans and all that. So now when we talk about the meat protein, the type of meat that you can eat as a diabetes patient, there are ones that you need to avoid or
Please
make
tell
it
us.
less, which is red meat
That one should be.
off of your meal. Red meat, you need to take it off of your meal. Why is it so? Is that number one, it takes long hours for it to digest, for your body to process. Then it increases your cholesterol level a lot. Then it causes atherosclerosis, which is called hardening of the arteries. So meanwhile, most of us does not really do the activities that make it to do what, to go out to burn it out, most of those calories that we put in. So we really need to stop that. Then instead of that, we can take white meat like goat meat and all that, even at the right time, not at night. You take them in the morning or you eat them in the afternoon. Then you need, when we talk about the beans as well, beans are not night food. They are for morning or afternoon. Because beans take average about 6 to 7, 8 hours to digest. And it is until when your food completely digests, that is when your body, your heart starts resting. So when you now take your meal, let's say you take your meal around 8 or 9, and immediately you finish eating, then you go to bed. And most of us do not really have much activities we do at night. We are less active. That probably we are just gisting, we are just watching movie, listening to the news, being on phone and all that. That's all. Unlike the normal day that you have to be everywhere. So most of the work we do at night are mental activity, not physical activity. Meanwhile, the mental activities makes your food digestion to be slow. Physical activity makes your food to digest faster. And this is what you don't do at night. So when you now eat that at night, you're also giving challenge to your body system.
That's why you wanted to eat less.
Less. So the vegetables, you need more vegetables. So vegetables are really the major food you need at night. I want to talk about vegetables, not even the ones you cook mostly. They are most times are the ones that they are raw ones that you can take at night. In the course of this interview, we're taking to be looking at they've given the breakdown like a couple of timetables to what they can take.
Okay, so now that takes me to my next question. Like you've seen all my questions. Now, if asked as a TCM consultant, if asked by any of the patients, say, okay, sir, can you give me 5 best foods and 5 worst foods? Okay, let me explain. Like 5 best foods to eat so that to prevent diabetes, and 5 worst foods that I should run away from. Okay, so that I won't be susceptible to this disease. Okay, so what would they be?
Okay, buy 5 best food. Now, number one, let us know that every food are good.
True, of course.
Just that you need to know the one that is best for your health.
Exactly.
For example, when we go to I think some places you can tell them that you don't need lime. Avoid lime. Why we can tell some other person you need to take this, you need lime. So, but you that did not do tests and you ask that person to be taking lime, and you just my wife is taking lime, so let me also take lime. Where is that lime? Drink the bottle. Then you might not know probably you are having ulcer because it might increase your level of acidity. Then maybe the person we are actually asked to take the lime is having maybe his body is alkaline. So we need to balance it to neutral. That's how we have the person to be taking more of that. Then you are now maybe your body already is acidic in nature. That you need alkaline food to balance it. You are now taking what you are not supposed to take. So that's why number one, you need to know that's why you can't take a weight checkup from any of all these people. It's better to spend much money. An allergy as well, thank you. You don't spend much money on medical checkup than to just going over the counter to get drugs or medications or something. First know what your body needs. So then let's look at this diet in place like you have asked. Number one, we have leafy grains. that you can is one of the best
Like?
meal. We have like spinach,
Okay.
we have like kale that you can take, we have like lettuce that you can eat. It's advised to be taken at night.
Mm-hmm.
You can use it as smoothie and take it at night.
Mm-hmm.
You will enjoy and have a sound sleep. And
Mm-hmm.
aside of even for diabetes patients as well, it
Yeah.
even attends to other
Yeah.
ailments. Let me share with us a testimony here today. The company sent me for a lecture on product application class in 2021 in Oshobo. Then we're talking about some one of our products about low sperm counts and infertility issue in men. Somebody asked a question then. Do you know I received a call this morning? I told the man about some of the vegetables and the man can eat and all that. The man called this morning and gave a testimony on this.
Wow.
That he just get the vegetables and he was eating them with the products, and to God be the glory, they have been having 22 years in fertility
Oh.
from Oshogbo. This morning I was just like,
Wow.
this is how humorous our God can be.
Hey.
I was
Wow.
like, wow. He said, I just called you this morning to pray for you.
Mm.
Just to pray. Just to pray. That was what he said. I was just like, and it's just when he was sharing the testimony, I was like, oh, I would have known that we have been recording these conversations before. If I know that nobody is what he wants to tell me this morning. And I was just happy. Why? Because the man had to instructions, followed it with diet and which it takes. Then second one, we have avocados. More of avocados, beans, and as well. Then Greek yogurt can help for weight loss. So it helps for weight loss. Then you also need nuts. You have a lot of nuts that you can take.
Just as people are allergic to that.
Yes, to nuts. Yes.
I am.
You okay? Then egg. We can talk about egg, but some it depends. If you're taking egg, some persons have a particular thing they call it keto diet, which they based on, because why do they use that process is that when you take feed on protein, because protein nutritious food takes long hours to digest, so by the time you take it you won't even feel like eating for almost the whole day. But at the same time it can affect, underline now, it can affect the level of cholesterol or make the liver to be fatty.
Okay, over a period of time.
Over a period of time.
Okay.
Then we have fish, different of fish like salmon, like mackerel, and different type of fish as well. We have flaxseed, we have broccoli, and all that we can take. So when you feed on this as a diabetes patient, note that naturally you are actually helping matters. Most of my clients, when I attend to them, I'll tell them, but sometimes we will go to presentations. Recent time, about last month, first week in October, I went to a church for health talk. So one of our consultants were the one telling, hey, we need to collect this. I said, don't worry, let me just come there and educate them. That's one of the things that we have. When we get there, we give them the lecture. They said they gave us 10 minutes. At the end of the day for the lecture, we spent about 1 hour. The exact 10 minutes they said they need, we stopped in 10 minutes, but the whole church starts shouting, continue, sir, continue. That's the question. They have to use their preaching for the day.
Wow.
And the pastor said that, no, we are paying for everybody's tests.
Wow.
So come the last month of the month of October, and we attended, they actually use it and they extend it to the communities and all that. So meanwhile, I told them some of the importance of diets that day. Which some of them we didn't even introduce any product that day. We only tell them that the next time we'll be coming, then we'll do tests, we'll do this. We have different products that when you now want to take them, then you can get. But at the same time, I'm going to leave you with some of these things you need to do. And we have some few persons that they practice these things, and we now asked, how many of you even have been benefited from the information we shared in the last? Come and see testimony. So which that day we were able to make a lot of sales to impact in them. So then the worst food that a diabetes patient will not take, one of them is refined food.
Refined food, like?
Most generally refined sugars, sweetened food. We have some of our food that they are naturally sweetened already. We have the sugar cane, mango, and all that. But now, even yam and all that. Now imagine that you now prepare your yam, then you still have sugar.
Well done.
So what are you getting? But like in our old parent days, then most of all these ailments that we are expressing that is common now, rampant now, not that they are not there those years, but because the way they live their lifestyle, they eat natural, they eat from the farm, they drink natural things. But we now, like we said earlier, now compare with the life we live, we all want convenience. Now we let a lot of soft drinks in the town today that we drink and all that, then which are actually affecting. Then most of the breakfast cereals as well can increase level of glucose as well. Then fried food, alcohol, processed meats, packaged meats we take and all that, they increase our level of glucose.
All right, this is Talk to Kedi, where we share knowledge and we liberate minds. Our topic for today is the role of diet in the prevention and intervention of diabetes. And we still have Mr. Segun Salisu in the studio doing justice to this topic. Now, my next question for you, sir. So, if you have questions for Mr. Segun, please make use of the comment section and I will be taking them in the next few minutes. Now, my next question is, as a seasoned TCM consultant, tell us, have you treated diabetes with any products, obviously? Okay, so share with us your clinical experience.
Okay.
So you first share the products and then what the experience was like.
Okay. Talking about diabetes patient, at least is one of because it's one of the most common ailments in the world. So it's common for us to attend to. So, but one of the things, if you want to attend, I'm using this as an advice to most of our consultants and to the listener in the house. And if you want to get results from anybody, first accept that the condition that your client is facing, you see it as it is your own personal problem.
Okay.
So, which makes you to do more follow up from that. So you do follow up to with them and help them. Have you taken your this? Have you done this? This and this and that. And some of them are even somebody you ask them not to take and not to take. Meanwhile, at the same time, you need their testimony to help your own place, your business or wherever where you are. So which you need to do. So we have been attending to a lot of them, and God has been helping us on this case, and they have been doing well. They have been getting a lot of testimonies from them. But there are things we tell them, area of food mostly. Some of them we tell them that we even give them timetable of what to eat. But some of them we have mentioned them now. Then some of the food they need to be eating, like if they want to take solid. A diabetes patient does not really need to major on carbohydrate food that's sort like eating of that's gari, then semo and all that. Then what are now the solid? We African man now, we need to eat solid food. So there are some other solid food that you can prepare to take. One of them is what's it called? Plantain. Then you can grind it, then take that. This is the form of the solid. Then we also have wheat, but not the packaged one. It is the one you go to the market to buy. Then we add soya beans to it. At least what's it called? A cup of soya beans or two. Maybe that's add to the paint to it and help you blend it and you use it, which helps a lot of them to then put the products across. But our product sections has to do with your physical outlook. Number one. Number two, your weight. Number three, your lifestyle. You have to consider that. If you're a banker or you're somebody that works in an office, the rates we are going to give you some products are going to be different from somebody that works under the sun. Because somebody that works under the sun need products, but not as you that.
Okay.
So if you're even giving the product, we're going to make it more longer because of the activities you do, the lifestyle and all that. So somebody that is under the sun sweats. So even when he's taking some of the things that they're supposed to take, then most of the time it's still have the liberty to burn them out. But you that you live a sedentary lifestyle, you don't really burn them out. So if we're giving you some products, we're going to increase your own products, even in the area of dosage and even in time, then it's going to be more longer than that.
Okay.
So we have a lot of products that we recommend. If you're obese, let me start with that. Somebody is obese, is having excess weight, margarine cannot be rolled out. Okay. Which is one of the KEDI products that is a powerful product. Margarine does 3 things that KEDI writes in the book, but it's more than that. More than that. KEDI writes in the book that margarine can help to expel toxins and works on gastrointestinal, then it can actually works on sugar, then it does more than other things than that, which helps. When you take margarine, it helps you, it can expand, each capsule can expand 50 times itself, which makes you to feel full, not to eat. Then, which helps in maintaining the calories, to burn the calories, to give us the results we want. So then one would look at your BMI, calculate the BMI. So the level of the result of the BMI will determine the capsules, the dosage for that of margarine capsule that you are going to take. Are you getting me now? Then we have ordinary jelly, which we're going to give as well. Meanwhile, you know that diabetes, sometimes if it has affected other things, let me let you know, when anybody that has diabetes, it's not only diabetes that he or she is having. Once you're having diabetes, there are other 2 or 3 ailments that will come
associated illnesses.
It will either be high blood pressure, which is a twin sister or twin brother, or it will either be kidney or liver or sight problem, and so or your erectile dysfunctioning for men as well. So when we now check and we see that it has actually affected any of all these things, then that will determine the product or treatment we're going to give to the person. And to God be the glory, I've been getting a lot of positive results.
Okay. So generally speaking, KEDI products for diabetes.
Diabetes,
without looking at the associated illnesses.
Yes, margarine, diawel, golden 6, reishi. Golden 6 and reishi works perfectly for insulin. Perfectly. Then we have calmazine as well and colon cleanser tea for detoxification. So maybe I should mention it again.
Please do.
Margarine, diawel, golden 6, reishi, calmazine, colon cleanser tea. Okay. So these are the products that are mostly used for diabetes patients.
Okay. So sir, generally speaking now, apart from the products, for example, we have a diabetic patient watching us now, and the person says, okay, I will buy this product, but apart from the products, do you have other things to tell me? What are those other things that I should do alongside the product to get better results?
Okay. Number one, we have to do, we have been talking about some of them in the past since, but aside of that, you have to make exercise your best friend. Exercise your best friend. But one thing about exercise does not really mean that you have to run from here to 20 kilometers. You can do it based, you are just starting, so you won't get scared. No. So you can start gradually. It's a gradual process, so that will make you to be used to it. Get used to it. Whereby you can get treadmill, you can get skipping rope and all that. If you like dancing, you can dance, play music in the morning. You can squat, you can walk up the stairs if you live in an upstairs staircase house and all that. So when you do the exercise, simply means an activities you do that help you to bring out sweat, toxins, and you must wash it off of your body. Once you don't wash it off, then there's problem. So that will just become stress. So you like, okay, I'm going out on the workout and also go and jog, and you now do that as you're coming, you branch the what's it called, maybe an tree or a bag, then you take another 2-3 bottles. So what have you done? So meanwhile, the motive of you doing exercise is to burn out calories, and you are getting in another one. So, which is one of the major things you need to do. Exercise.
Okay.
Then proper diet, like we mentioned, proper diet you need to work on. Then your ideal weight. You must try to work on your weight. Then your water. You take water at the right time.
So what is the right time?
We need water, not that you are taking water while standing.
Okay.
Then you don't take much water at night.
Okay.
When you take much water at night, you have cause to be urinating. Exactly. And once you're urinating, which is one of the signs that makes that diabetes we used to say how many times you wake up to urinate before daybreak. Then it might not actually be the sugar level that causes that. Maybe because of the wrong timing you're taking your water. So you just put a consultant that is not actually knowledgeable, okay, and this. So that is why you need to take your water in the morning, more in the morning, daytime, afternoon, to around 6, 7, then reduce it. Because when you take your much water at that time, even though of diabetes, it can bring another thing because one, it can make your blood pressure to be high. Because as you're waking up to urinate, you are affecting your rest period. So, and as you do that in time, it's affecting your body organs and get used to it. Okay. So, which can bring another issue. So,
thank you so much. This is TALK to KEDI, where we share knowledge and we liberate minds. And Mr. Segun has been doing justice to the topic, the role of diet in the prevention and intervention of diabetes. So in the next few minutes, I'll go to the comment section. So please keep your questions coming in. You have questions with regards to this topic, or you have anything bothering you. Like, okay, my own issue is not even diabetes, sir. Maybe I'm feeling one pain under my leg or something. Do you understand? If you have questions, so don't say, okay, the question I have is not on diabetes, so let me know how to ask next year. No. You have questions, please make it in the comment section and let us get talking. So in the meantime, let me leave you as usual with these few hot gists. Okay, it's my hot gist corner. Yes. So the first gist I actually have for you is that our Benin and Ilorin special conference will be taking place on the 18th and 25th. Okay, so we'll be having Benin special conference on the 18th of November. We'll be having Ilorin special conference on the 25th of November. And you know what's up now? You know what's up? Prizes and products worth 2 million naira up for. So if you reside in Benin or you have a prospect as you're watching me now, you have someone you'll be trying to talk to about the business in Benin, tell the person, just share the address with the person and say, please, on the 18th of November, rush to okay, for Benin, let me take your address. For Benin, we have Emporium Event Center, JBS Estate, opposite Igbinedion School of Nursing off Sapele Road, Edo State. That is the address for Benin. Rush down there by 10 a.m. on the 18th of November, and trust me, you won't regret it. But you will come back and say, hey, Sarah, you do well, correct girl. Okay, for Ilorin on the 25th. On the 25th of November for Ilorin people. All my people in Ilorin are hail you. So if you have cousin, you're not in Ilorin, but you have someone, oh, my cousin or my auntie lives in Ilorin, tell the person that on the 25th of November, let us all assemble at Real Mix Event Hall, Murtala Mohammed Road, Ajase Ilorin, please. If I don't mention, if I don't call away, that don't be please. Ajase Ipo Road, Ofa Garage, Ilorin, Kwara State. Let us all assemble there on the 25th of November by 12 p.m. Trust me, it promises to be really exciting. Now, our Ember promos will soon, 2 of our Ember promos will be ending this month. I'm talking about our mega product promo and our seasonal promo. So both of them commenced on 11th of September. They will end on the 30th of this month. Okay, while our registration above loaded will run till 31st of December. Don't forget. So please, you still have few days to all we participate so that you will win. I know Mr. Shem is participating. He's just doing his face quiet. He's participating. So please join them. For mega product when you get and a free product for when you purchase the promo products. Do you understand? If you need the promo flyer, don't worry, just send me a message, leave me a message in the comment section after this broadcast. I will forward the promo flyer to you. Okay, you see a few days to participate and win. Now, don't forget, The fact that we are slightly quiet about this does not mean it's not happening. KEDI 2024 car what promo is on. Is on. The fact that we're not making news announcements or roadside announcement does not mean it is not on. It is. Okay, in the next few months, when the promo ends, now you start seeing people collecting their cars. Don't come and say, Sarah, you didn't update us. I'm giving you updates now. Please join the promo. It started in June. Okay, it will run till February, 29th of February 2024. So please jump on this race. And guess what? Next year, you will be one of the car owners, one of the people that will win brand new car in KEDI. Okay, so please join the promo and you will be glad you did. Now, bear in mind that our OPP seminar, foundation training, and product training, they take place at our training centers nationwide and some of our regional offices. So please attend training. Today is not business, so I don't want to waste time on that particular announcement. But please don't stop learning. As a distributor, just here, I'm not a director. Please learn. Yeah, whatever level you are. There's this popular quote. It says, the day you stop learning, I don't want to sound derogatory, you understand, but that day you stop growing. Another version says that day you start dying. Do you understand? So it's not physical death, but you die in that you cannot no longer flow with people at that intellectual pace. That is death. For example, if this is a gathering and people we are contributing, we are talking, intellectual minds are rubbing minds together. If you have not groomed your mind to that level, what will you do? You will keep quiet, you will keep short because you will just make a mess of yourself. That's what it is. That is death. When you can no longer, you get what I mean, sir? So yes. Please don't stop learning. I will not waste time, but I'm wasting time already. Oh God. Please don't stop it. I love to gist, but please, long and short, attend training, attend seminars, go out and learn. And all of these things that you grab from this training, this and seminars, apply them to your business and you will grow. Trust me. Okay, don't forget that you can now watch videos on KEDI Care app. Number one, many of you don't even have the app first and foremost before we're not talking about watching video. If you don't have the app, please download it today. Just go to your Play Store and search for KEDI Care. That's all. You will see our logo there, blue, yellow. Click on that app. That's it. Okay, you have the app. Please make use of it. Register your account and watch our videos. You make use of that app to monitor and manage your business. Don't forget that all editions of KEDI Inspire magazine are available. Okay, the most recent one is the one of the post-Mauritius trip travel edition. In fact, all distributors need that particular edition so that you can show when you go out to prospect. Say, KEDI will send you to KEDI will send you to everywhere. You can show them. See, it's not what I'm telling you. I'm not just using my mouth. See, these people went to Mauritius. Seeing is believing, Abi. So you can take the vaccine with you everywhere. It's not just mouth. Say, KEDI will send you to Jamaica. KEDI will send you to Germany. And they say, na lie. See, na lie. Just open the magazine. You see, this one na lie. Pictures don't lie. So please, that particular edition and that carbon edition, please, if you don't have it in your office, today after this broadcast, go and look for it. Have them in your office. So as people come in or as you go out to talk to people, you can show them. See this with the collect car, not be lie. See them live and direct 2020. Do you understand? 2022. Then for the travel, you can show them. If you need videos, travel videos, you can let us know. We share them with you. You can show these videos. In fact, we have them on our YouTube channel. Go to our YouTube channel. We have our post-Mauritius videos. Go there. Download these videos. Use them for your prospecting. Very, very important. And then finally, all our social media platforms are active round the clock for you. Please take advantage of these channels. They are active round the clock to meet your needs, to attend to you. On Facebook, we have an account, KEDI Headquarters Lagos. On Facebook, we have a page at KEDI Healthcare Industries. On Instagram, we are at KEDI Healthcare _official. On LinkedIn, we are at KEDI Healthcare. On Twitter, we are at KEDI Health NG. We have the mobile application that I just talked about, KEDI Care app. Download yours today. Don't forget our website, www.kedihealth.com. Please, all of these channels are designed to meet your information needs. Please make use of them and you will thank me later. Now, let me leave you with our Dr. Cap tip for today. I want to take your questions, that's I'm rushing. Okay, so please keep them coming, keep your questions coming. I'll be taking them in the next 1 minute. Our Dr. Cap tip for today says, the focus of 2023 World Diabetes Day is delaying or preventing type 2 diabetes and diabetes-related complications with the slogan, know your risk, know your response. That's the same for this year's. So on the 14th of November, we'll be commemorating World Diabetes Day all over the world. It's not just in Kenya, not just in Nigeria, all over the world. The thing is this: know your risk, know your response. Do you know your risk? That's why we took time today. Mr. Chek is waiting now that AC. He has taken time to explain. Know your risk. Know those things that put you at risk. That's what it means. Is it your food? Is it the time you eat them? Is it the things you should avoid? You talk about taking alcohol. What are those things that put you at risk? Know them. Know your risk and know your response. Do you get that thing? Know those things that put you at risk of diabetes and know how to respond to them. The ones you need to fly away from. I'm not saying walk away. You know, Mr. Sheikh said walk away. He's even beating you. Some you should fly because, why would you even embrace what will kill you in the first place? Why will you be doing things that are putting you at risk and you are saying you want to buy products? Buy Kelly products, sure, very important, but please stop, know your risk and stop them so that those products work. Kelly products are very efficacious, but if you don't know your risk and you don't stop them, don't come here and tell me Kelly products are not working. I will look for you, I'll come to your office and come and meet you. Do you understand? That's on a lighter note, but please know your risk and know your response, okay? Thank you. I'm sure you enjoyed that session. Even Mr. Segun enjoyed it. Mr. Segun, yeah. Okay, so let me go to the comment section. If you have questions, please keep them coming. Now I have this from Oni Moses. He said, "Great man, I did gbadun you from Osun State." Okay, do you know him? I don't know.
Oni Moses, I know him very well.
Okay, so we got him now.
It's one of my guys. I just came back from Mauritius.
Okay.
He's Mr. 7 consultant and on the race to the schedule.
Okay, Mr. Oni Moses, keep it up. We celebrate you.
You're doing well, my guy.
You are doing well. Okay, we have T Weezy on Instagram. Says, "Mr. Speakers, great talk. My question is, are there natural ways of treating diabetes apart from medication? Are there?
Okay.
Are there?
Yes, we have. Which, when we talk about medication, it's talking about orthodox medicine.
Wow.
But Kedi Healthcare is a natural herbal medicine.
Exactly.
That treats yourself without leaving any side effects in your body system.
Let's take this question.
So, which you need to embrace. One of the things why you need to embrace.
Yeah, I told you that it's possible that some diabetic patients are actually watching, and then we have this person. I celebrate you. Thank you. She's diabetic, and she even, it took courage to come out to say it. I celebrate you, Mrs. Margaret Modi Neka, on our Facebook page. Thank you so much for at least coming out. She didn't say, "Please, sir, I am a diabetic patient and I'm enjoying your lecture." He said, "What combination of Kelly products can I use?" She said she's also hypertensive. You already said it, that some of them, they work hand in hand. Yes. Okay, so just want to quickly through the products.
So, Mrs. Margaret Neka, number one, before we round up, I would like you to tell us, since when you have been on your medications, and is it type 2 or is it type 1 diabetes? So let's know, the type 1 has to do with genetics. The family that runs in the family.
Okay, so this will help us.
Please let us know.
So, Mrs. Neka, you can do that quickly because we'll be leaving in the next 5-10 minutes. Please give us that follow-up answer, okay, so that you can attend to your question.
We love to attend to you.
Okay, so Mr. Ahmed Mohammed is from Service Center 797 in Potiskum.
Wow.
Thank you for watching. Thank you. And then we have this. Dr. Moses Egbeniyi
on
our Facebook page. Wow. A strong fan of Talk to Kedi. Wow. Thank you, sir. He's a great man. He's a great man. He's watching you for Mexico.
Wow.
Although when you go to Mexico, you don't tell us. I don't know. please
From
make
Mexico.
something.
Oh my God.
Make something for us, so
My director, thank you, sir.
Okay, so we have this from Oladapo Oshonkale Sikiru on our Facebook page. Said, well done, Talk to Kedi team and the guests. Thank you, sir. Okay, Mr. Michael Inyan said, well done, great leader.
Mr. Michael,
You know
yeah,
him.
wow.
Okay, he said,
From Calabar. That's
okay. Our volume, I'll answer that particular one. Recently, we're having slight technical issues, okay, but we are working hard to actually fix it, okay? Honestly, we're working hard to fix it. Thank you for your observation, Mr. Michael. We will do something about it. Thank you. So, Mr. Bella Enyan. No? Okay, said, well done, boss. Okay, we have Ernest Olumba.
This is from my boy, our team members in Army.
They're just saying you, they're not saying me at all. Sam, okay, no problem. He said,
From Sagita 691. Wow,
Okay.
that's good, Madam Stella. Thank God, that's great.
Okay, so we
Wow.
have Kemi Sola Fashakin. He
Oh,
said,
that's our
well
team
done,
leader in
man.
Ikorodu.
Okay, the Jagaban of Ikorodu.
Yeah.
True. Then we have
Yes.
Bolanle Buhari. He said,
Wow.
roll on, I love your courage.
Wow.
You know that. Mosumala Alabi.
Oh, that's our great leader from Ikorodu. It's
Well
our
done, great man.
That's
Okay,
great.
this is from Adisa Adini on
Oh,
Instagram.
Mr. Disa, that's great. It's one of our team leaders.
He
Thank
said,
you.
my question is, someone suffering from diabetes and has injury on his leg. What is your advice for the injury? For the injury to heal, what do you advise?
With diabetes patients having injury. Number one, we have to look at the glucose level. Then, having said that, it depends on the level of the injury the person is having.
Okay.
So, if we check and we see that the level of glucose is high, then it's very high. You have to first look at the way we need to bring it to a normal level, to a particular level it's supposed to be. Then aside of that, then we can now attend to the injury with some of the product that the person can use. Kelly has a natural antibiotics product, which is Reishi. Then we have Cordiactive, so which can be applied to such injury persons to help. At the same time, if the level of the wound is the one that is not too well, then the product can be working for it and the person will be taking it cleaning. But there are some ailments, there are some cases that the person is already having a sore, much sore that we call it a leg ulcer. So then you can now need probably a nurse or something to be doing the cleaning of the wound almost every day. Then
Why the
person
person
takes the product.
Okay, please, do we have a follow-up answer from Mrs. Margaret already? Mrs. Margaret, if you are watching, please, and in fact, even if we don't attend to the many questions, of course we will. And actually need us to do justice to your question before we leave. Okay, so Mr. Adisaredi is saying he wants to go to Santorini in Greece. How? I don't understand you. Okay, let me just leave you and Mr. Segun alone to do justice to that one. Okay, we have this from Divine Ventures on Instagram. I said, do we have Kelly stores in the UK? Okay, at the moment we do not have a physical store in UK. Okay, however, we have distributors. Yes, our distributors, they send products to customers in UK. So if you need any of our products in the UK, please send a message to our DM. Okay, ma'am. Please send a message to our DM, and immediately after this podcast, we will get one of our consultants to contact you, send the products to you, and it will get to you wherever you are in the UK. Take that from me. In fact, we have consultants who send products to US, everywhere, Los Angeles, everywhere. We have, okay? So please just be at. Okay, the follow-up answer from Margaret Mordi. She says it, type 2 diabetes.
This is okay.
That she's just waiting to confirm, okay, the Kedi products, that she's already into Kedi, okay? She just wants to confirm which product to use. Okay, she said she started Kedi medications, okay, this year in June. That she's a living witness. Oh, let me increase the volume of this one. Let me increase the volume. I want everybody to hear it. She said she started taking Kedi medications on the 22nd of June 2023 this year, and that she can tell you that she's a living witness to the efficacy of Kedi. When I say it, you used to dance me and see, someone else is saying it.
Giving testimony.
Kedi products are very effective. So now let's get back to our question. Type 2 diabetes.
Now, the type 2 diabetes actually majorly on lifestyle. So Mrs. Modi, the name sounds like from our eastern part or the say south. So which some environment, some race, and some areas have some things that makes them to experience some challenge.
Okay.
We talk about some areas, there are some ailments that they are particular to those areas. Why? Because some of them there in those areas feed on one of your major food, which we call them 6 to 6.
Oh, okay.
Do you know the food?
I don't know
called
what
6
you're
to 6?
talking about.
Well, you are from there now.
Okay.
Apple.
Okay. That's what you want.
Uh-huh.
I can throw what to come back. Hey.
So, Mama, please, you are from that side. Try to avoid that 6 to 6.
Okay.
So, to leave it, then you need to leave eba. That's gari as well. You need to stop that as well. Then semo,
Okay.
stop it. Don't take that as well.
Okay.
Then most of those areas as well take alcohol a lot. Please avoid it, please. Then don't take some fruit like mango.
Okay.
Then like strawberries.
Okay.
Some of the sweetened fruits, don't take them. Orange, pineapple, don't take them. But rather take the vegetables and the one that have less in glucose than sweetens. So which you can take. You have mentioned some of them like cabbage, some of them like cucumber, like spinach and avocados and that she can take. Then you should not do away with flaxseed. Please try and get flaxseed to be taken. Please, it's very, very important. Then physical activity, exercise as well. Then the products you need, don't know maybe your weight. I'm not that, don't know your weight, but if your weight is not much, take constantly instead of margarine. But if your weight is much, take margarine and leave constantly.
Okay, she said she's on margarine,
okay.
Reshi, Golden 6, and well, she said, is she on the right track?
Oh, great.
Okay, she said she's also on
Cody. Great. So you are already using good products. Margarine, Reshi, Golden 6 that well. Then Cody, then add Cardi Better because of the high blood pressure.
Okay.
Now add Cardi Better to it. Then take colon tea every week. Weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Because of the margarine, whatever things that the margarine has been able to do in your body and the Golden 6 and Reshi, they will be able to help you to flush them out of the system as well. So then we'll be expecting to see your feedback.
In fact, pretty soon you will send me your testimony, Mrs. Margaret. That is a promise. All right. If you just tuned in, you missed. But don't worry. Immediately after this live broadcast, the full video will be on our Facebook page at Kedi Healthcare Industries. It will be on our Facebook account, Kedi Headquarters Lagos. It will be on our Instagram, I beg your pardon, at Kedi Healthcare_official. It will also be on our mobile application, Kedi app. Yes, it will be on Kedi app. It will be on our YouTube channel. So just choose any of these platforms, balance, and watch this thing again. Don't just watch it alone. Let us not be selfish. Share with everyone you know. Say, please watch. Let us know our risk and know our response, because diabetes is real. This is where we call it today. Thank you so much for watching. Special thanks to my guest, Mr. Segun Salisu.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me. And thanks to everyone in the departments. You're really doing a great job.
You,
so God bless you and increase you more and more.
Amen. Till I come every next time and you mess Sarah and did not work.